Dave, a 2-0 win over Southport today. What's your assessment of the game?
Superb win, especially after the disappointment of Friday. And I think that the worry Friday was second half, especially we come back in the game and we were doing well, and I think we just ran a bit out of steam, and that was the worry with a couple of the injuries we've had. How are we going to be able to, with the same players, bounce back into a tough physical game 3 days later? And then especially with we lose John early on, we lose Walks again and with all that, to come out with a clean sheet and to come out with the win, I can't speak high enough of the lads. Superb.
For yourself, having to drop back into centre half there quite early on, how did you find it dropping back there with Kennedy?
Yeah, well, I saw that John was still. It was one of those where you get the foul, but he's off the pitch. I was like, right, I'll drop in and pull a couple in, and you sort of glancing over your shoulder, and he's not looking good here. Thinking, I'm gonna have to probably sit back in here. And obviously, I've played centre half a lot in the last 18 months, but it's always been in a 3 really. So playing on the left side of two is a bit different, especially against Archer. He's a big, strong boy, and he's a good player at this level. But Butts is doing really well. Kennedy's doing well. And it helps to drop back in with those lads about you, and Dave as well. So again, to stand up with those couple of changes with to such a big, strong. I think I've got a long throw, and they're throwing it in from pretty much the halfway line. So really well done. Everyone stood up and got the win.
How's the body after 180 minutes in 4 days after a couple of weeks out?
Yeah, it's been doing everything I can really to make sure I was just about okay. And then warming up today, it really feels like there's some WD-40 needs pulling out and stuff like that. But now touch would feel okay at the moment. Now at least we've got a few days rest and recovery, and getting the 3 points gives us that such a boost going into away Chester.
Yeah, how important is it to get that win? You mentioned, after Friday, looking like we're running a bit out of steam there, but to come back and get 3 points in the context of the table and what we've got to come, how important is that?
Massive, really, really important, like I say, especially with the disappointment of Friday, because everything that happened in the game, you think, right, 1-1 away from home, well done. I don't care who you're playing at this level, you never turn your nose up at a point away from home. So the frustration, the disappointment of the goal and how it happened, like I say, says a lot about the lads to come back today, and just seeing the table now makes it look so much better, especially with probably 3 tough games at the end of the season. But then again, you look at everyone else's fixtures, everyone's got tough games. There's not many with nothing to play for really left. There's a lot either could get sucked in or can get those last couple of playoff places. But as I said to the lads, it's never going to go exactly how it should be. All right, we're doing better than Blythe, therefore we should beat Blythe, and we're doing worse than them, therefore they should beat us. That's not how it works at this level. I said we will win games we're not supposed to win in this final run, and we showed that today, and we will show that again in the next 4 games.
And Frank and Will both had nerves of steel there, a bit with the big penalties there, especially. We have missed a few, haven't we, this season as a club?
Yeah, I think looking at Frank, I don't think it phases him too much. Just a bit of a strange situation with the second one with him going off and Will stepping up, but I thought Will did superbly when he popped inside to centre mid. I think he gave us a bit. We probably could, if we were in a better position in the league, we'd probably have a bit more confidence to play a bit more. But he did that more than most second half, and you can see when we do get 2 or 3 passes together, we look a dangerous side. So I think that was good for him to then be able to step up and get that reward for his second half performance.
And obviously there's a lot of work still to do over the last 4 games, but when you look at that league table, does it give you a bit of a better feeling now than it did a couple of days ago? Yeah,
and that's why today was so important, because you look at any of the clubs down there now looking at that table. After Friday there'll be a few sniffing around thinking, what's happened to Farsley there, it's a bad result, how are they going to react? So today it's going to be a bit of a kick for them to see us now 4th bottom, and really with the chance to go level on points with Chester with a win on Saturday. So that's a real incentive.